Drew, you say you have to be completely silent during sex. Explain that to me.
Yes. If I make some noise, he said, oh, you just turned me off. You just turned me off if I make a noise or if I make a certain face. If I don't know what kind of face I'm making, I'm enjoying myself, right? So I'll make a certain face, and he'll be like, why you gotta make that ugly face? And then he just
now, Mr. Drew, as gently as you can, tell me what is distressing to you about her facial expressions or her voice when you're having sex.
First off, when we get into it and she really get, when she's satisfied, her voice get deep, like mine. And I don't want that, because I don't want a man, I want a woman. So anytime that I'm really doing what I gotta do, and she, oh yeah, that's great. No, of course. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to still be going strong when I hear another dude in the room? Come on now.
Now, Mr. Drew, you got to be a little flexible.
I mean,
in a moment of passion, you have to allow for however it expresses itself. Some men never hear that at all. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a good job. She just trying to let you know.
But I'm saying I can't help myself. I don't want no other man in the room. So when I hear that, that's my reaction. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
He has a nasty attitude. He has a nasty attitude problem.
What do you mean he has a nasty attitude?
He gets mad at the kids and stay beefing with them. He called them people on the street. And he stay beefing with them for 3 or 4 days at a time and won't talk to them. Then if he gets an attitude for something I said or something I did, he'll run across the house and just knock all the pictures off the wall.
Better that than you.
And then one day, my daughter calls me and say, Daddy is yelling through the house, banging on the walls, talking about you stole his clothes and he want his clothes back. Where did you put his clothes at? I said, okay, I'm on my way home. I gets home, he huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf and walked out the house. I said, okay, God got you. He goes outside and gets into a terrible accident where a 4x4 came through the windshield, almost took his head off. Because that's that attitude that he plays on. I keep telling him.
That ain't got nothing to do with attitude.
Yes, it has a lot to do with your attitude.
Car accident is linked to attitude?
No, Mr. Drew, I think what she's saying is that you go off half-cocked, you're angry, you go out there, and anything can happen to you.
Exactly.
Do you throw the stuff off the wall, and do you beef with your kids for 5 days?
She over-exaggerates everything.
No, it's not an over-exaggeration.
Beefing means I'm not going to sit right here. If you decide that you want to disrespect me, I'm going to give you time to cool off.
Right.
She called that beefing because I'm not going to sit right here and I'm not going to talk to you. So if you got an attitude and I'm telling you this is what needs to be done and you're not doing, I'm going to say, well, look, don't talk to me then until you get yourself correct.
So you give them the silent treatment until they come around.
But they be coming around.
They don't be coming around because they come around, I'm already there.
It'll be like with my daughter, she'll walk in, she have a pretty little dress on, she might be going to a recital or going somewhere to a gala or something. He won't even say, you look beautiful today. And I said, Kevin, you want to speak to your daughter today? And he'll walk away. Like, I'm beefing with her. It's still beef mode.
Oh, okay. I think I got this part all wrapped up. Now what I want to talk about are the outside influences that you say are hurting the marriage. So why don't you tell me who Ms. Sapphire Faison is as you step forward?
When I need somebody to confide in, this is my best friend, I confide in her. Faison, tell her what's going on, and you ain't Willy Wonka, so don't sugarcoat.
Mrs. Drew, you may run your house, but this is my house, and I run it, so you just relax. Now, Sapphire, why don't you tell me what you think is the primary problem in the Drews' relationship?
Disrespect.
Objection.
Mr. Drew, don't interrupt. I will get to you. Why don't you explain that to me?
So she calls me one night, late, hysterical. I'm not understanding anything coming out of her mouth. So she lives really close to me, so I pull up at her house, and he's chucking her clothes out the door. He's locking her out of rooms, like the garage in their house has a deadbolt. She don't even know what's in that room.
It's a garage.
He's always with his mom. He's always with his mom.
That's because he wants his mother's milk and cookies. That's why he's always with his mother.
Mr. Drew, do you feel that Ms. Faison is in your business too much? And is she the outside influence you are worried about?
Way too much. I'm not worried about no outside influence. She needs to be worried about the outside influence because that's all she do. She preached that all her little friends, she give all of them victim stories. She posts stuff on Facebook. She puts stuff on Instagram. All these little memes about, oh, if he ain't doing this right, somebody else will, and all this other stuff. And she got all these friends jumping on it, don't even know the story.
She needs somebody to vent to.
Yeah, she needs somebody to vent to, tell the truth, though. And then you come over here, come into my house.
Hey, don't argue between each other. Now, Mrs. Drew, are you one of these people that every time you get into an argument with your man, you got to post it to the world so everybody knows your business?
I did it one time. I made a huge mistake. I posted on Facebook that I'm now single because I moved out the house. We're not together anymore, so I moved out the house. So I put I'm now single. I was hurting actually, and I wanted somebody to talk to. But all the women went straight to his inbox, and he's talking to all of them. There's several of them, a long list of them, cousins, friends, cousins, mothers. Everybody is in his inbox now. So now I talk to my friend about it.
That's fine. You can talk to her because she in my inbox too.
Hang on, Miss Faison.
What do you mean by that?
Hey.
Just what I said.
Mr. Drew?
I mean, because you could go over there with her.
Stop. Mrs. Drew, stop. Ms. Faison, I'm going to ask you, what is your advice to Mrs. Drew? Do you think that she can fix this relationship, or are you advocating this divorce? Is that what you got going on in her ear?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you married?
No.
You got a man?
Yes.
Do you tell other people what to do with their men?
No.
Well, you telling her what to do with hers?
I mean, she vents to me. So my response is, you need to be in a situation where you're happy.
That whole time, then she get in my inbox, me and her talking, and she tell me this conversation didn't happen. Yeah.
Ms. Faison, is that accurate? I see you biting your lip. That's a tell. Never go to Vegas. You did it. I see you right there. You did it. You got to be careful about friendships.
Yeah, I know.
They never should become primary over your relationship. You handle your relationship with your man in that house, in the room, not on post, not changing your marital status on some kind of social media. Don't make no sense. It's like trying to be married in the hall of a junior high. It won't work out.
Nice.
See what happened, didn't you?
So I understand that Ms. Faison is not the only third-party influence that concerns us. We've already discussed her, so I think we ought to bring her out here. We're going to need to talk to your mother, Mr. Drew.
That's right.
And that's exactly what we're going to do.
In trouble now.
Thank you very much, Ms. Faison. You may have a seat. I appreciate your input. Ms. Drew, I also understand that you believe there is a third-party problem, and that's with Mr. Drew's mother. So I'm going to have Anna Marie Bell join us. Mr. Drew, what is your opinion with respect to the dissension between these two?
First of all, when we moved down here, a couple of months later, my mother moved down here. Now, it was her idea. I go over to help my mother. It's maybe about 11:30. I'm moving her boxes and, you know what I'm saying? I get a text on my phone. Are you over there having sex with your mother?
Who does that, Your Honor?
I'm like,
Who does that?
That don't even make sense.
She has a husband, Your Honor.
This is
Why
what
her husband
don't even
can't
make
move
sense.
herself?
Hold up. You didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
Stop.
It was the circumstances around.
Oh, my
There's
God.
never no circumstances for that.
It's always
Mrs. Drew, hey,
circumstances
stop it.
with
Mrs.
you.
Drew, Mrs. Drew. No.
It
I'm
just
about to
sounds
say
good.
something. What happens is you get upset and then you jump in the gutter. And the gutter is never a place from which a problem can get solved. He's having sex with her. You don't even go there. Whether you like it or you don't like it, whether she's into it or not.
Thank you.
That's just the gutter. We do not resolve problems swimming in the gutter. Whoa. Now, Anna Maria, let me ask you this, and just be honest, because I see a lot of this out there where mothers and sons are tighter than the sons with the wives, and there seems to be a lack of separation there. Do you believe that she has, as the Bible requires, left the home of the parents and cleaved with his wife?
Your Honor, I let my son be a man. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. He has a family and a wife to take care of, and I don't interfere with that. But when he calls me up and he says he needs me, I'm not gonna close the door on him like she wants me to. She told me before, any mother, real mother, any real mother, if the wife and the husband are having a fight, wouldn't let the husband in because he needs to be outside and suffer. Who says that to? I'm not gonna let my son stop. No. He left you to get away from you.
Go be a man.
He left her. We are not going to do that.
He left her to get away from her. So I'm not going to let my son be out in the street. Something happened to him. Oh, no, then I'm going to look at her.
Okay.
Okay?
I got it.
Bottom line.
At the end of the day, however, Mrs. Drew, I believe your overriding concern with Mrs. Bell is that you believe she's trying to set him up with different women.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to deal with that particular. Now, Mrs. Drew, I'm going to ask you to tell me briefly and succinctly and without any flowery language, why do you believe Mrs. Bell is setting your husband up with other women?
Because if it's not her, it's somebody else. Matter of fact, it was on many occasions where I called her.
Mr. Drew.
Where I called her and asked her, "Where's my husband at?" I'm looking for my husband over several different days. You know, I'm looking for my husband, and she'll keep telling me, "Oh, he's gone to the store. Or he'll call you back later." I have him call you when he get in. Come to find out, he was living with another woman.
Lies, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lies.
Then another woman at the job. She has a friend at the job, and her daughter. She introduced my husband to her daughter, and they've been kicking it. So it's like on several occasions. It's different
I
women.
got you. Mrs. Bell, do you want to respond to those allegations?
Oh, my God. This girl, she lies through the skin of her teeth. You know what? At the end of the day, she's a hater. At the end of the day, I can introduce my son to anyone that I choose to. This girl has to get over herself, okay? She's weak-minded. That's why I call her a nitwit get-wit, okay? Because she's simple-minded and she'll get with anybody to get what she wants.
I got you, Ms. Bell. Let me allow Mr. Drew to speak for momentarily here. Mr. Drew,
help me, Lord.
Are you cheating on her or are you not?
No, I'm not cheating on her. I can talk to people just like she talked to people. Half our relationship, she been talking to dudes. Like I said, when I cut my hair, the next month, she was messing with every dude with dreads in the vicinity of our city.
Seriously?
For like 6 months.
But you haven't cheated.
No, I ain't got no reason to. If I was going to do that, I did that a long time ago.
So that's not your thing?
No, that's not my thing. I like to keep it real. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to tell you I did it. And I'm going to invite you to join. And if you want to get in it, then we can all have fun. But I'm not going to sit around and sleep. I'm too old for that. I ain't got time to be sneaking around no more. I got kids and stuff I got to worry about.
But as he said that, I was talking to other men when we weren't together.
But we was married.
Hang on. I have yet another witness that I believe will shed some light on this matter. So could that witness come forward, please? Would you please stand over there in the witness box? Good day. Thank you for joining us. Could you please state your name?
Jasmine Jeffrey.
And Mr. Drew, who is Ms. Jeffrey to you?
She a friend. She cool peoples. That's my mother's boss's daughter.
Mrs. Bell, is that accurate?
Yes, she is.
Are you just a friend?
I am. That's why I don't understand what's going on. She calls me, accusing me of sleeping with him and doing XYZ with him. We're legit friends. I've known his mom for a while.
Right.
When I moved down there, his mom introduced me to him. He wasn't dealing with her.
Right, yeah. This looks like a whole new story that we're getting into. And we're going to need some more time for this. I'm going to adjourn this matter for a moment, collect my thoughts, collect all...